Then Martin and I were sitting in the park, in Chisholm Park, talking about something, and we were bored and thinking up, you know, what can we do? And talking to each other, he said, oh, I was in Toronto and saw Nuit Blanche, and I said, oh, I've always wanted to do something like that. And he says, yeah, I've wanted to do something like that. And we looked at each other and we said, let's do it.
Redefining peace using various mediums such as abstract art, poetry, and we're here today to display it.
Peace is always beautiful. Don't gaze the world or lose your soul. Wisdom is better than silver and gold. All works of love are works of peace.
We decided that making art would be our strength, and our festival would be different, and it would be inclusive and draw in the community much more if we had festival goers making art instead of looking at art.
Music as well. So, boys and girls, remember we're going to be encouraging our audience members to join us. We have dinosaurs.
Antigonight rocks.
Antigonish rocks.
Antigonight rocks.
Antigonight rocks!
Antigonight is right.
Antigonight itself, we encourage artists to join forces spontaneously and cook something up, and as well as the audience joining them. So that's been really exciting.
I've just been kind of wondering about, I thought the bicycle thing, there was incredible stunning visuals there. The kids seem to really be enjoying the sculpted heads There's some really rockin' drums going on over there. I hear some rockin' fiddle. You know, it's a festive atmosphere. That's like the main thing you want to do in the first place, is just create that festive atmosphere in the city so people feel like the city is something fun and interactive and it belongs to them. And so, you know, that's been awesome. And I'm also here to volunteer. I need to report in on that.
What is that?
It's basically an applet I downloaded for my computer that simulates ripple tank from the high school physics class rule. It just makes a really interesting pattern of, I guess, science becoming art kind of thing.
A little quieter than last year, but really special. Hey, wait, no, start over. Well, this is the most fun I've had, I would say. It's been the most relaxed, and I've had some really quality chats with people, and I feel like people have been really engaged with the projects and having a good evening. So I'm really happy. It makes it all worthwhile. Such a unique. It's such a unique event. Like, there's nothing like it else in this province around that I know of. It's such a unique diversity of people that just wouldn't be the same without it.
Tell me when we're running.
So, okay, we have a little set for you tonight. Well, it's kind of a big set actually.
But actually, the thing is, like, we're pretty calm. Like, most of the songs we sing are like sort of songs that might put you to sleep. You might fall asleep, but it's okay. All right. So this is Dona Dona.
Considering that it rained and everything, we got a good crowd, and what's most important is people are having a good time. One thing that's really neat is seeing how different artists have, continually evolved their pieces. I think that's pretty cool. Something like this is a centerpiece of bringing people together, and
we're going towards the music here.
Sharing creativity is really important, but also just building relationships so that people moving down the road know each other.
It might be a little blah. There, that looks good, guy.
Definitely beyond standard small town expectations.
So what were you expecting?
Wood carving, log rolling. But what I saw was people expressing themselves without fear of reprisal or, étiquetage, as they call it in French. Labeling. Wonderful.
Why do you think it's important for this town to have nice?
Because they need to counter the common practice of standard thinking by showing that people think differently.
Anybody can think through artistic processes, can think through art. You don't have to be an artist, and that won't necessarily make you an artist, but you can learn to think laterally. I read a wonderful quote somewhere recently saying, logic will get you from A to B, but imagination takes you everywhere. And I think this is something we need to take up as a life practice in the community. So I see Antigonight as being a basis for that, a springboard for that. That's a large claim, but I mean, dream big or go home.
draw all around first. And then once there's some shapes of me and other shapes going on, these guys over here are going to play some wonderful music. And while the music's going, it's going to be fast and slow and all over the place. You've got to kind of try and paint to the music. We're going to get paint on you.
Mufaro here was here with the African dancers this year, and she brought with her 2 drummers, one of whom is a young woman from Cape Breton and the other is a young man whom I think might be from this area. You know, white folks can be African drummers too, and that's what she was showing. And she immediately set up a system, you know, at Antigonight so that people could learn the elementary rhythms and dances of African drumming and dancing.
5, 6, 7, and open, close, open, close, open, close. Faster, here we go. And open, close. Ready? Forward, here we go. Forward, 2, 3.